All right, welcome to what is this? My FX Buddies, the podcast. It's been a while. I wanted to come on Thursday, and then it was my intention to come, you know me. That's why I always say you should subscribe, join, subscribe. What's the other word? Connect, whatever, right? And then that way when I do update, if technology is working as it's supposed to, you'll be notified. So today is Monday, July 10th. You can see here. So I have like a little hodgepodge of things, but I'll just give you a little summary. Everything's good. There's nothing bad, but we still have a ways to go. If you listen, you know my timeline is September, and they're doing things that seems they're trying to work to be in September also. So, all right, so let's get right. Wait. No, I have to say, okay, there's a video to see this video because actually there is a video. I did a video on YouTube. Oh my gosh, you can see me. How can I get rid of that? Well, anyway, this is not big news like big news we're going to the bank, but it shows the growth of Iraq. Okay, and you're like, what's this? I can't see this. So you must be listening on rss.com or just a podcast. But if you go to spotify.com, right, there's video content there, and then you can see everything that I'm saying. Look, see here, this, that, then you can see that. Or you can get the full everything by going to the blog, which is myfxbuddies.blogspot.com. Okay, I have to get all that out. All right, so XRP, and some of you probably don't even know what XRP is, but XRP it's a cryptocurrency, but it's also a payment mechanism, but that part of it is called Ripple. It's technology. You can look, and you should actually be educating yourself about XRP and Ripple. As a matter of fact, let's close this, go over here. See, I think it's here. Yeah, so I don't have it where you can see the full screen. Well, Ripple's collaborations strengthen position as leader in cross-border payments. So this article came out, I think, Friday. Bank of America, right? Bank of America recognizes Ripple XRP's unique position in the payments sector. So Ripple is a payment, but it's blockchain. It's everything of the future. Okay. So also it says here the Bank of America executives recognize the role of blockchain technology in facilitating real-time payments, particularly in the Asia Pacific region. Now, I still don't know why the Middle East is lumped in with Asia, but they are. That's fine. So, and then one other thing that you need to know about XRP and Ripple is here in America, our wonderful government, because they are not getting a piece of the pie, the SEC there's a lawsuit between XRP Ripple and SEC. So XRP is kind of like in limbo here in America. But the rest of the world, no, no problem. Oh yeah, you can buy XRP here, you can hold it here, you can trade it here, right? But not here in America. So, when I saw this, matter of fact, it was July 3rd when I first saw this. So, what this means in a very basic nutshell, and I'm not going to go too deep into it because this video here, which is on YouTube, but if you go to the blog, it's here. So this video is going to be here. This is the picture that came with the article. Probably right above here, you'll see the podcast. So you could be on the blog and you could be listening to what I'm saying, right? And you could work your way through the blog. Then, of course, you'd have to pause the blog, right, to watch this video. So, but why this is big, and it really did take days to go around the world. It means that in Iraq, people who use technology, which many of them do, many of them have cell phones, many of them trade online, they're doing things online already. A lot of them have VPNs. They are buying XRP with just plain old regular IQD. It's not saying that the IQD is a crypto. Not yet, even though they have Dinar, but that didn't take off too well. And Iraq is all ready to go with their CBDC. All the countries are ready to go with the CBDC. It's we the people of the world have to stop. Each country, if you're in a country, you have to let your government know you do not want to use a central bank digital currency. Write a letter, phone call, whatever you have to do. Let them know. No, because it's slavery. You will have no freedom. If your government knows every penny you spend, how do you have freedom? Anyway, that's not the point. Not the point. So yeah, so the first person that I saw was this Twitter person. Oh yeah, see here's their name. I don't even know how to say that. Something digital asset advocate. They first saw it. Let's see, can we make this bigger? Okay. Clearly, they follow a lot of the cryptos paired with IQD, right? So there it is, XRP paired with IQD. And if you go there, here, Monday, July 3rd, but then upon extra research, other research, whatever, it does seem the first time it was spotted was June 30th. So, very interesting. And another thing that I thought was interesting was it says XRP pair with Iraqi dinar ignites speculation on growth of XRP in Iraq and the country's recovery. Okay, I thought it was going to be the other way around. I thought it was going to say XRP pair with Iraqi dinar ignites speculation on the growth of the Iraqi dinar, right? But it didn't. But anyway, so it's really pretty neat. For those of you who understand what I'm saying, you understand why it's a big deal. And for those of you who don't, it's okay. Just know that Iraq is moving. Another thing that I like about this is it's more pressure. The government, I'm sure, can see, oh, our people they're making money by trading it, right? And they are leveraging using their IQD to purchase XRP. You know, most people who purchase XRP, we also believe it's going to it, Increase in value. Okay, I'm trying not to be sensational, to the moon, explode. I don't want to do all of that, right? Like some people do. Okay, so that's that. That was like the major, look at that, already 10 minutes. Jeez Louise. Okay, so here, this guy is the speaker for the government. So, and this just goes to show you on social media, they quoted him saying, Basim al-Awadi, the budget funds will be released 10 days from now. But don't ask me, you know what, was I good? Maybe I was good and I put it in my calendar. I did not. See, if I was well rested and not so stressed out. But let's see. Um, I'm gonna say the 10 days ends around the 15th or the 16th, okay? Let's just go with that because a lot of people are already looking at those 2 days anyway, right? Okay. So, but he did do a speech and you can read the article here if you'd like. Um but it doesn't say the 10 days. So you see how they hide things from me? And yes, I do take it personal. There's no reason they couldn't put that part in the article. Why'd they have to take it out of the article? Because they know that people around the world are watching and they're trying to keep us guessing, right? Which is understandable. Okay, so this came out expectations that the dollar will fall by 3,000 dinars within days, but it didn't. Yeah, so see, this was July 7th. And so this was around the same time as this social media posting because it took 2 days. I saw this social media posting 2 days before this article came out, but that's because I believe it was Thursday. And then Friday they have their holy day, right? And then Saturday or Sunday was Eid al-Qadir or something like that. So it takes a while for the news sites to catch up after the holidays. And even today, the dollar rate is around 1,500. They're not putting it in print. The rate they're putting in print is 1480, but that means somewhere on the street someone's paying 1,500 for the dollar. This is a good article. I always like to see when they talk about they need to leave the rentier state and move to an open market economy. And we haven't seen that word in a while. And yeah, they're having that conversation again, which would mean they think they're about to revalue their currency, right? We hope. Okay. Parliamentary Finance Committee, the government will win the appeals case against the budget law. So I thought that was a pretty bold statement. And hopefully they will. They seem pretty confident. Jamal Cougar is the speaker for the Parliamentary Finance Committee. Well, he's the one who speaks the most. And he's talking about, and that's what we're waiting for right now. There were 12 articles and some paragraphs that in the vote, when they voted, they said one thing, right? They voted and approved these particular articles and paragraphs one way. Well, when it got to the Gazette, it was different. So they were like, oh, no, 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 no. So they want to find out who did it and correct it back to the way that it was voted on. And so that's what we're doing right now. This was interesting. Collection of cash deposits, credits, and guarantees in Iraqi dinars. So so this is Rafidan Bank, which is their major bank, one of the major state banks. Even though when the customers initiated these agreements, cash deposits, credits, guarantee letters, they were in dollars. But they said, oh, no, no, no. when you come in to collect, you will get paid in dinars, and it will be at the official exchange rate. See, even if the insurance is in dollars, you're going to be paid exclusively in the Iraqi dinar. So they're really, really, I want to use a word better than serious, making efforts, right, to force the people. But what else are they going to do, right? We need them to use their dinar so the whole world will see them and they're having confidence. So the rest of the world will have confidence in it, right? Okay, so here's my one commercial. Attention! Do you own a business that remained open during COVID-19? 80% of small businesses qualify for COVID disruption refund, but most don't know they qualify. So you or the person you know can just go here, your erchere.com. And for those of you who are just listening, that's YOUR. E as in Edward, R as in Robert, C as in Cat, HERE.com. Get money for your business. And I keep saying I'm also going to include, if you want to join my team of people who are also doing this and closing deals and making money, I have another link, but I'm just such a procrastinator. But anyway, so if you go to the site, it will look like this. Well, this form will be there, right? It's a whole website that explains everything. It really is a true deal. I'm sure you hear commercials on the radio. You see commercials on the TV. It is a real deal. And if you go there and you put in your information, if you request, I can call you. But the people, they're the experts. They're the pros. They know how to put your paperwork together and get you approved. And then you just wait for your money to come. And it is a grant. It's not a loan. It's money that could get you through these rough times, right? Okay, so now back to our program. Iran is just showing I was going to say their butts, but they probably just say, we're just fighting for our country, fighting for our rights, right? But they tried to take 2 oil tankers that didn't belong to them. So you can read about that. And it's in regular news too, but this particular article was in Iraq's news. And then there was a third one that we didn't try to keep them from getting or we couldn't keep them from getting it. But so they did get one, but we stopped them from getting 2, and these 2 were probably ours. But anyway, so you could read that if you want. And this was really neat. Best for educating children and people of determination. And when you read this article, I think that means maybe deaf people. I don't know, but it means something. But anyway, so it's an educational tool to get the children adding, right, doing math, adding, multiplying, division, right? But also it has a link for the parents. So the parents can check the children's progress. But not only that, they don't want them spending the whole day on the app. So you could controlling the hours of play during the day. The application can be closed and activated. And I keep saying I'm going to try and download it, but here it is. It's in the App Store, which I presume is the Apple Store, and then Google Play. So and I just wonder, did they do that on purpose, right? So while teaching the children, they could be teaching the parents too. I think that's really neat. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we're almost done. So it was today, actually. Governor of the Central Bank of Iraq presides over a meeting with bank departments in Erbil. And there they are having a meeting. They discussed the affairs of the banking sector in the region and upgrading its work to keep pace with developments, enhance financial inclusion, and spread the culture of electronic transactions. And wouldn't it just be neat if they talked about the date and rate and possibly new lower denominations? Now, see, they would never put that in writing, but I hope that's what they're talking about. Okay, so now let me just, there's a whole bunch of side stuff going on. So Sadar is mad beyond belief, right? I don't even have the words to describe the anger. Not just Sadar, but most of the Muslim world. Because some Iraqi fool, he is an Iraqi, they know who he is, and trust me, they are trying to extradite him to Iraq from Sweden? Was he in Sweden? I'm sure you heard about that. He, a, a lit, I was gonna say a lit. He lit the Quran and let it burn and let it be seen. So that's mostly what Sadar has been talking about. But he's gathered his people. Oh, gathered his people. They were in front of the Swedish embassy, and then they were on top of the Swedish embassy. And then I think Sadani or the security person put out an order, and it said the word order for them to go home. And Sadar said, okay, our message was heard. Go back to your homes. So they did. They went back. But it's still not. They're still very angry. They want laws. I want to say this, but I don't know if it'll get flagged. There's a certain group of people that has a flag that has multiple colors. Okay? Do you know what I'm talking about? And that ideology, unfortunately, in my opinion, we go into countries with humanitarian aid, but we say, we'll give you this aid, but along with this aid, you have to teach the ideology that goes with this flag, right? Well, Iraq is not having it. They're like, no, we're not. We want stricter laws against the, that ideology, lifestyle. And so that had started to die down, but guess what? It's back up. And matter of fact, in Iraq, they were burning not the flag, but epithets. Is that how you say it? Like paper ones that I don't know if they drew them or printed them out or whatever, and they had the words no. I don't even want to say it, but it actually used to be a thing people used to say, but I'm not even going to say it. But anyway, so that's going on, and that's a very serious issue. I don't think it's going to mess up the RV. Now, lately, the thing that's going on that could also ignite the streets, because the people are in the streets, there's an issue with electricity, and it's hot. It's like 104, 106 degrees, and there's no electricity for some places, right? So, of course, some people, their electricity works just fine and all the time. But, so, that has been about 2 weeks. It's been going on and off, but it's coming to a climax, and they are burning tires in the street to stop traffic. So that's a form of escalation. First they do sit-ins, then they do peaceful, where they walk around and they stand around and they may have some signs in their hand. Then they start burning tires in the street to block traffic, and then they start burning other things. So, but the good thing is they did sign a really big deal. Well, this deal, they have signed this deal before with Total. It's Total, Total, but I think because it's French, you have to say Total Energy, and it it's $27 billion over X amount of years. And I do think that's a done deal this time. And they promise they're going to get right to work, and in 2 days they'll they'll see a difference. Meanwhile, General Electric has been over there, and they're really turning against America. Now, not the people. Let me not say the people, but the politicians. The Iranian backed politicians are saying it's the Americans' fault. They don't care they don't care that you're sweating to death. And you know what? I bet you some people probably are dying of heat stroke. But so those are things that are going on. Just keep that in the back of your head. I don't I don't think either of them will interfere with the RV, but the electricity has the potential to have the people in the streets and not in a good way, right? So yeah. So today's Monday. Let's see. Maybe I'll try again for Thursday. But if something good comes again, like something I'm not expecting, like a new rate or what is it? The lower denominations, then I definitely would do a post. So I hope this helps. Like I said, everything's good. Here we are. 1277 is right currently what's showing on my little Forex chart. Let's see, what is the Google showing? 1304 and XE. XE is showing 1303. Can you see that right there? 1303. So, and of course the CBI is still showing 310, but let's just check. Sorry, 1310. But let's just check since we're still here. Yep, 1310. All right. So thank you for listening, watching, whichever you're doing. Oh, I'm on the wrong. There we go. And I hope that you will find this stuff interesting. And maybe if you have people who are in doubt, this XRP thing is maybe you could show that to them. Show them this video. I also go into how technologically, I can't say that word, not advanced, but they do a lot of gaming. They do a lot of technology stuff that a lot of people don't think they do. You know, some people unfortunately believe that the Iraqis are stupid, and it bothers me that they do. But anyway, I'm like, how can they be stupid when they deal with like 3 or 4 different currencies? We here in America, our cash register cashiers can't even give change for one currency. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Okay, so again, thanks for listening. What do I say? Accumulate while we wait for the rate to appreciate. Don't miss any meals and pay all your bills. Hit the subscribe button if there is one. And until next time, enjoy the rest of your morning, night, noon, whatever time frame it is that you are enjoying this. All right.